My parents, to try and straighten me out, faked a DNA test. They said I wasn't their real son. My sister, ignoring my pleas, was determined to throw me in a mental hospital. You're a menace. Why don't you just die? And my beloved fiancé, she not only watched with cold eyes but used her connections to make sure I suffered every kind of torment inside. 5 years. 5 years and I finally learned my lesson. So, why do they suddenly want me to go back to being the spoiled, arrogant brat I used to be? Ryan, what's with the Mr. Big Shot act again? It's late. Why aren't you home? Are you trying to make us all worry about you on purpose? My sister, Ashley's voice blasted from the phone. After 5 years, the Miller family finally arranged for me to be released. Because today's Brandon's birthday, he said he was willing to give me a chance to apologize. Then, Dad took the phone. I know you resent us putting you in the crazy house, but who told you to be such a bully to Brandon? We did it for your own good. Ashley chimed in. Exactly, and we got you out now, didn't we? What more do you want? They kept nagging me. Half an hour later, after they finished lecturing, they started asking where I was. Where are you right now? We'll send a car to pick you up. This time, be good. Don't go wandering around again. I swallowed hard, my voice extremely hoarse. The hospital. Yeah, I'd been waiting here, from day to night, without moving. There was a pause on the other end. Then, they yelled at me, even louder than before. At the hospital? Can't you get yourself home? Do we really have to come get you? It's not like you don't know the way back. Who are you trying to fool with this act? Are you still resentful of us? I knew you hadn't learned anything. I knew we shouldn't have gotten you out, but they seemed to forget. They were the ones who told me to wait here and not move in the first place. Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Miller, Ashley. I didn't mean to. I apologized without thinking. They were stunned. Maybe they were shocked by my obedience, or maybe they were surprised by how I addressed them. 5 years ago, we were a close family. If it hadn't been for that DNA test, I never would have believed I wasn't their real son. Not when I looked so much like my parents. Whatever. They seem to have lost their temper. I'll have Ashley pick you up. I sat there quietly, letting the cold wind and hunger wash over me. Need a ride, buddy? A cab stopped in front of me. I shook my head, waiting for someone. Taxi after taxi left the curb. It wasn't until after 10 p.m., when the hospital was almost closed,